For Reader's Workshop today, our next word detective lesson is called Word Detectives Use Snap Words as Clues to think about what might make sense. And we've been doing this in shared reading quite a bit when we have a word covered up and we have to try to figure out what it is. So, boys and girls, snap words are like puzzle pieces. All right? Word detectives can use the clues they have to think about what would make sense and sound right to fill in the missing word. So I'm going to practice this with you right now. And I have a piece of writing from last year's first grade class. And she wrote a small moment story about a time she went to the circus with her sister. So let's read Olivia's story now. Watch how I use the snap words I know to figure out words I don't know. All right, so I know the title, My Trip to the Circus. All right, here we go. One day I went to the, this next word I covered up because it was a tricky word that I was stuck on. Well, I know all of these snap words, so I'm going to think about what would make sense in my story. I know my story's about going to a circus. One day I went to the circus. Well, that would make sense. So let's see. Circus, it is, and it's the same word that's in my title. So if I knew it up here, I'm also going to know it in my writing. It sounds right and it looks right. So let's go back and now let's read this page now that we have figured out the tricky word. One day I went to the circus with my sister. We sat in our seats to watch the show. That's her first page of her small moment story. There are two tricky words on this page that we will try to figure out. Okay. Again, I'm going to use my snap words to help me figure it out. Okay. I saw many blank and elephants. I'm going to go back and reread and see what might make sense there. I know these snap words. I saw many. Well, here's a picture of an elephant. Oh, this picture clue will help me too. That looks like a clown. Let's see if that would match this word. Cl. It starts with the first two letters of clown. Cl, ow, n. Clowns. I saw many clowns and elephants. I also saw a big, let's get ready. Let's get our eyes ready for that first letter. Lion. Lion. I also saw a big lion. Reading those snap words really helps me figure out what might come next. It was so much fun. I can't wait to go to the circus again. Now that I figured out my tricky words, I'm going to go back and reread the story and make my words sound nice and smooth. Title, My Trip to the Circus. You can read along with me. One day, I went to the circus with my sister. We sat in our seats to watch the show. I saw many clowns and elephants. I also saw a big lion. It was so much fun. I can't wait to go to the circus again. So boys and girls, when you are reading and you get stuck on a tricky word, think about the snap words that you know before that tricky word, and that will help you figure out what might make sense. Okay, does it make sense and does it look right? Okay, so word detectives use snap words to read. That was our anchor chart. Okay, so we practiced reading words that you know in a snap. And today, we practiced reading words we know and thinking what would make sense here. All right, so in your reading today, use those snap words to help you with your tricky words.